Hey, what is up everybody? It's Damron. We're playing Halo Spartan Assault. We're on Operation C, Monolith. Let's get right to it. For our assault ops, we need to kill 4 shade turrets with a focus rifle, kill 50 Covenant with rifles, and kill 40 Covenant with plasma grenades. So we're on Operation C, Monolith, and as I mentioned in the previous operations, we're not using any score boosts or anything like that. We're using the starting weapons so that I can show you that you can get Gold Star with your starting equipment, and obviously I'll show you the best way to do all the assault ops with each mission. Now the Gold Star in this particular mission is very heavily dependent on this first section. So you want to string those first sets of grunts, those jackals, these grunts up here, and this elite all together. So you can see I'm pushing very fast, and as long as you string this very first section together, by the time you get up to this elite and these grunts on this northern section right here, you should be getting a bunch of killionaires. So you can see just from that initial section, I'm already up to 43,000, now 45,000. Obviously we're going to be spawning with an assault rifle, so that's going to count for all of assault rifle kills. Now as you're playing, one of the ones that's going to hold you up is killing Covenant with plasma grenades, and not because they're not available. They are going to drop from a lot of grunts here, but again, you're only going to be killing 1, 2, maybe 3 if you get a good grenade off, and you got to do 40, so that's quite a bit. So we're going to be throwing our plasma grenades whenever we can again, but when you're going for the Gold Star run, it's a little more important that we're just stringing these kills together than getting the grenade kills. You're gonna have to play this mission several times in order to get the 40 kills. You're also gonna have to play it at least 4 times to get the shade turret kills with the focus rifle. So you're gonna have plenty of time to come in here and just grind out the plasma grenade kills. Right now I'm showing you where you're gonna string kills together for the Gold Star run, and that second area that you saw me get the Kiltrosity, that's also an area that you want to try to string those together in order to get those medals, because this is a challenging level to get Gold Star on. But again, I'll show you the best way to do it. So here's the one and only shade turret in this mission, and the assault ops is to kill 4 of those with a focus rifle. So just throw a grenade at it, but then you can finish it off with a focus rifle. And don't worry, there are plenty focus rifle elites down here, and those are the red ones, so you can get that and shoot those. You're gonna have to do it again 4 times. So as you come in here, just keep throwing plasma grenades and you'll finish that off, and we'll get gold on this level. But as you can see, this is a pretty difficult level to get Gold Star on, but if you kind of string that first and second area together, you should be able to get it. So let's move on to C2 Spirit Graveyard Standoff. Our first assault ops is to destroy 5 ghosts using frag grenades. Our second assault ops, and as I mentioned, we're gonna show all of these, but there's 3 per mission. We need to kill 40 drones with an assault rifle, and then we also need to kill 80 Covenant with a focus rifle. So that's quite a bit of focus rifle usage, and there's also not really many drones in this level, but I'll show you the best way to do that. And as always, we're going to go into these using no score boosts and the starting weapons. Now if you want to upgrade your weapons or use your XP to get a score boost, feel free to do that. This one is not too difficult, but to start it off, head over to the right hand side. That's where you can find an assault rifle, because we do need to kill drones with that, and we're also going to have to kill a bunch of enemies with the focus rifle to get the beam of light. So you can see the beam rifle one was right in front of the wreckage, right where you spawn, and then again I walked over to the right hand side to grab that assault rifle. Now in the beginning you're not going to be able to string much together, but that's okay. There's going to be plenty of enemies coming that we're going to string together for our score. After you kill the first few enemies, our first set of drones will be coming in. Again, there's not a lot of drones, so we definitely want to kill all of these with our assault rifle that we can. One of the things that's going to happen though is your Marines that are helping you out are actually going to be killing them as well. So you want to kind of run around and kill these as fast as possible so you're getting your assault rifle drone kills. That's going to be one of the ones that's going to hold you up, simply because they die easily. Your Marines are going to be killing them, and there's not too many of them just in general on this level. So once you kill that first group, we can head up here. You can see on the left hand side of the map there's another focus rifle up there, so we're going to go ahead and grab that ammo, and then we're going to head to the bottom, and a bunch of grunts and jackals are going to come in, so we can string all of that together for not only our beam rifle kills, but also we can get a good kill streak there for our Gold Star. you know, this level's not too bad for the gold star as long as you kind of string together the areas that I'm going to show you. But your, you know, killing sprees die off really quickly because you'll kill a group and you have to travel quite a distance to kind of get to the next group. So after you've killed that group down there, now we're going to head to the northern side. This is where we're going to have our first ghost that comes in. If you take it down just a little bit and then throw the frag at it, you should get the frag kill. Again, we have to do 5 of those in order to finish that assault ops. The next one will spawn back at the group that we had just previously killed. So again, blow that up with a frag grenade in order to get progress towards that. That one's not too bad. You'll get that one easily before you finish the focus rifle and the drone assault rifle kills. So you can see I'm just kind of moving around, taking everything out. I'm not really getting a big spree at this point. And eventually you're going to come to the final assault. That's when they're going to be our next set of drones are going to be spawning in. So again, make sure we string those together. You're going to have some focus rifle elites coming in as well, so you can see them. So I start this section off in the bottom. I kill that group of drones, kill the elites, and now I've got their focus rifle ammo, and I can now use that focus rifle ammo as I head north. And up north, we're going to have another set of drones, but more importantly, there's going to be several grunts that come through this barrier right here. So again, definitely string all that together. And if you do so, you can see I got a Killtastrophe. And once that is done, again, you're just going to have some elite grunts and then just some regular elites that are going to be spread out. So again, it's hard to string all that together, but nonetheless, I'm already up to 62,000 just from stringing together what I can. So it's not too bad for the score. It's more about banging out those assault ops. So let's go ahead and finish this level off. And as long as you're moving at a decent pace, you'll actually get a nice little time bonus in this level as well. That should easily push you above the gold star if you didn't. It's a little challenging, but again, if you want to use the score boost to push you a little bit further, feel free to use that. So let's get moving on to C3, Assault on the Supply Lines. This level is actually pretty challenging to get the gold on, but our assault ops, we need to kill 20 elite miners with pistols, and we're going to have to use magnums for elite majors as well. But we also have to destroy 10 wraiths with a machine gun turret, so we'll show you that. And then, as I mentioned, we have to kill 20 elite majors using a magnum. So we're on C3, Assault on the Supply Lines. Again, as always, we're not going to be adding any score boosts or any kind of special weapons. I'm rolling with what we start with. The first thing that you want to do is go ahead and run up there, grab a little bit of ammo, and then go ahead and hop on this machine gun turret that's right here where you spawn, and we can go ahead and take out our first of 10 wraiths that we're going to have to kill throughout playing this level to get that assault ops done. Now, there are several grunts in this first area. We definitely want to try to string these together to get a nice, you know, killing spree score bonus. This is a pretty critical part. You can see that I just ran past that wraith. The second one, I'm just going to kind of let it go down, and then I'm going to go over to the right, and I'm going to grab that dash ability that's going to allow me to run around a little bit faster. And we're basically skipping that second wraith, because once you kill 6, you'll actually end the mission, and the way that I'm going to show you is going to be a good way to get the gold star. So we left that one alone, and now we ran all the way up to this machine gun turret, in which we can take out the 2 wraiths that are going to spawn just north of us, as well as a couple of grunts. So you can see I skipped that one, ran up here. Also, go ahead and destroy the wraith debris, because if you don't, sometimes things will get stuck there, and that can be pretty annoying. As you're playing it, you're going to have plenty of opportunities to get some of your killing spree strung together. You can see that right here. I just got a killing spree, Kilimanjaro, Killtastrophe, all that. You're going to get a bunch of Killionaires just in this area as long as you run up here really quickly. So I'm just focusing on that. But once you kind of done with your gold star playthrough, then you're going to want to be a little bit slower and make sure you're using your pistols and your magnums, which is your pistol, essentially to take out the elite miners and the elite majors. The elite majors are basically the ones that are red that have the focus rifle. So you can see at the opportunities that I have, I'm going to use my magnum to kill them in order to make progress on that assault ops. And as you push up, you can see we've killed 5 of 6 wraiths. If we had killed that second wraith in the very beginning, then we would have actually been ready to end the mission. But instead, we were able to come up here and take out a bunch of grunts and a bunch of elites, and then finish off this 6th wraith here. And once you finish that off, it'll tell you to reach the extraction point. And by this time, because I've been destroying all those grunts that have been spawning in and all those elite majors and miners, basically I can just sprint all the way back to right where the mission mission started, and that's the extraction point. And as long as you do that all, you know, pretty quickly, and I've already got a gold star here, but that sprint back, you can get again a little bit extra of the time bonus and kind of guarantee that you're going to get the gold star. So this is a very tricky to get gold star on. You know, what I did kind of made it look a little bit easy, but it's a little more challenging than what's that looks like. Nonetheless, let's get moving on to C4 for our assault ops. We need to kill 10 elite majors with a needler, kill 20 stealth elites with a focus rifle, and kill 20 stealth elites with melee attacks. Now you will spawn with a needler and a focus rifle, so we're not going to have to find those in this mission. Now for the assault ops, to kill the stealth elites with a needler and a focus rifle, you could actually just farm the very beginning of this level. You can kill these 2 stealth elites with your focus rifle or with your needler, and then you could simply restart the mission. As soon as you kill them, the game saves your progress. This beginning portion is also one of the critical portions for the gold star. You do have to kind of string these areas together. There's not a lot of opportunities to string together your killing spree medals in this level. One of those is that right beginning area. Try to string all that together, and then another area is right here. You can try to get a, you know, overkill. I missed it, I guess, just by a little bit on that last jackal there, because there's a lot of space between the groups of enemies, so you're not going to have too much opportunity to get medals that boost your score. So I'll show you the best places that are going to help you be able to get that. But basically, when you get to groups of enemies, it's really critical that you string them all together. Another area is right here, so I've strung all the enemies from that, and I kind of connected it to those 2 grunts here, and immediately ran to the left hand side, and I was able to get a Killionaire. If you're fast enough, you can actually get another Killionaire off of that elite that comes through the force field there. Unfortunately, I was a little bit slow, but that's okay. After you kill that, head over to the right. You should see a Covenant weapon drop box here. You can get some more focus rifle ammo from that, and now we're going to see our next stealth elite. So you can, you know, as you're working on your gold star, you can use your melee attacks on them, you can use your focus rifle attacks on them. So you'll get some as you're trying to get your gold star on this level. But again, as I mentioned, the fastest way to do those 2 assault ops is to simply farm the very beginning of this level and just kind of restart the mission after you kill those 2, as opposed to playing the entire mission. So you've also noticed that I've been using the needler to take out all of the elite majors. Those are the red elites, so you want to use your needler on those in order to get that Spartan ops. Now the second most critical area, or probably the most critical area of getting a gold star, is right here at the end of this mission. Once you take out these shade turrets, or just take out, you know, some of the enemies, waves of grunts are going to come through that force field, and you want to string all of that together. And I like to hold on to that shade turret to the right in order to string that into my killing spree. And you should get a decent amount of score if you take all of this group out together. And then you're finally going to have 3 of the stealth elites that spawn through that you can again work on your focus rifle kills or work on your melee kills for your Spartan assault ops. Nonetheless, you should be able to get a decent high score if you kind of keep your pace on that level. You can get a very large score bonus by going quickly. Moving on to the final mission in Operation C, we need to kill 10 elite majors with a focus rifle, and then we also have to kill 5 brute chieftains with a shade turret and kill 50 drones with plasma grenades. And the 50 drones with plasma grenades is by far going to be the one that slows you up the most. You're going to spawn with a shotgun and a plasma pistol to start this mission off, and this is a pretty lengthy mission. The first thing that we're going to do is head over to the left here, and we can get those plasma grenades. We're going to have to kill a bunch of drones with plasma grenades, and unfortunately there's just not a lot of plasma grenades. But right in the beginning, this first brute chieftain is going to come out, and this is the one that you want to kill with the shade turret. So you could theoretically, you could just pause it right here, restart the mission, and you can farm those 5 brute chieftain kills with the shade turret right there, right in the beginning of the game. Okay, so after that, after you kill that chieftain, this is going to be your first opportunity to kill drones with your plasma grenades. So what I like to try to do is to get them when they're grouped up, and they tend to group up right here where I'm shooting them now. I got a little bit unlucky here, but that's okay. Don't use all of your plasma grenades on this group. You also really want to use your drones to get a high kill spree medal in order to get a good score for our gold star. So you know, stringing all of those drones together is pretty critical, but there's a lot of opportunities to get a lot of killing sprees on this level. The gold star score 180,000 seems high, but I'm going to show you with the shotgun and going up to the northern force field barrier, we can get a huge amount of killionaires later on in the mission. So now we've wiped out that group of grunts that spawned on the left hand side. You know, after a little bit, another group will spawn in. When the second group of grunts start spawning in, that's also when a group of drones will be coming from the right. So also use your plasma grenades on those ones as you can. But again, unfortunately, there's just not a lot of plasma grenades on this mission, so that becomes more of a problem than the actual amount of drones. There's a decent amount of drones, but again, there's just not a lot of plasma grenades. So you could also just farm that first chieftain and that first group of drones if you want to do that. So once you have, you know, finished the engineer protection part, head over to the right hand side. You can see there's a shotgun there. That's going to be critical later. Now is the critical point for the gold star. Grab that shotgun ammo and head to the top left portion of the map, and a bunch of grunts and elite miners are going to start walking through this force field barrier. And you can see with the shotgun, we're just going to clean them up, and you can really bang out a huge amount of point heres by getting a bunch of killionaires. So look, every kill now, killionaire, big metal score. And finally, after a while, now your first elite majors are going to start coming through on the right side of the barrier, and those are the ones we're going to start using our focus rifle on for our assault ops to kill elite majors with the focus rifle. So you can see though, I've been stringing a bunch of enemies together and killed them when I can. When you get low on your shotgun ammo, go ahead and head back to that shotgun we saw on the right hand side and fill it up, because we want to have again another round of high amount of shotgun ammo, because we're going to go to the left hand side after we kill that northern group, and there's going to be a bunch more coming through on the left. So you can see I strung all of those together, and I've got my killionaire again. Take out this elite major with a focus rifle, and we're kind of getting to the end of the mission here. So that area, again, I said a lot, but it's really critical that you string together the grunts that are coming from the left, and then after all of that ends, head back over, fill up your shotgun ammo so that you can kind of string together these loosely connected elite majors and elite grunts that are coming through at the end of the mission. So that's actually going to wrap it up for Operation C, Monolith. We've gotten all the assault ops in all of these missions. We kind of covered everything in the most efficient way possible, and we've been getting a gold star on all the missions. So we'll kind of let this mission play out, but I hope you guys are enjoying it. I hope you're finding it helpful. I know this is an old top-down shooter game, but it's super fun. If you haven't got to play it, check it out, and hopefully I'll see you in Operation D.